again, you know?
Can I interject?
Yeah.
So to piggyback off what you said, just remember this though. When you're in relationships, don't think that it's all physical first. Like when you're trying to get back to that foundation, have some fun, have some laughs, date. Don't expect sex right away. Sex is mental.
Wait a minute. Grady says she's tired of just bending over and that's it. You have to take up the time with a woman in bed. You have to stimulate her.
This is okay.
Amen, Grady. That's church.
So one time for Grady. That's what I was getting to that. So mental is what I was saying. Sex is mental, right? It's not just a physical act. It's a spiritual, mental thing. So if your mental is not right, the sex is just, you know how you have a dude that you used to be with, you was in love, and he used to be real like a puddle, and you thought it was the best, you ain't never seen nothing like it in your life, and then when you didn't like him no more, it was just average.
Dry as the Sahara Desert.
But then when you didn't like him at all, right? You know why? Because it's mental. It's an attachment, right?
Yeah.
It's an attachment. So when you work on this with her, you working on this with her. You got to work on this with her, and then you can work on this with her.
So
see, you know how a pimp can send a woman to the corner and don't choke her, and she still come back with the bag? He worked on this, and then this started working. He worked on this. Don't be a pimp though, but I'm just saying, work on this, and then this gonna start working. So when you work her nerves, that dries up. When she works our nerves, this go loop like that. And so, yes, so don't work our nerves, and we won't work your nerves, and then we can whoop, whoop, whoop like that. And so it's a combination of things we have to understand. When a man comes home and clean up and surprise her with a dinner, we ain't had to buy it. We got a couple of hours, go order the food, bring it home, set it up. Whatever it is, she didn't have to cook that night. It's in the dribble department. Let's use this it's called put it in the dribble department. And fellas, you know what that means when you put it in the dribble department. So every time you do something collectively, now women, this is what I want you to not do. Don't make him suffer when he's trying to get in the dribbling department. Don't make him work all day, night, day, like you don't know what meet him halfway. Be sexy too. Don't make him snatch you and have to take it. Like, be with it a little bit. Meet him halfway, because it's unsexy for him to have to fight you for it. Well, not all the time. But I want you to I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes that's cool. Sometimes that's cool too, but you know what I'm saying. So
yes.
I just want to make sure you guys understand that sex is you don't just supposed to, I know the young boys think you just beat it up. That's what they were saying, beat it up. That's probably not just what they gonna want you to do, right? Beating something up. They want you to ease into that situation, and you're gonna have nights where you be drinking and you can have
and then you can do that,
slam on the wall and whoop and beat her up and choke her and bite her in the back. You know. Oh, let me come back. So yeah, but what I was saying, you can want to do those things, but you also have to make sure you mentally connected. Everything's about the connection. If you connected, the deeper you can get the connection, the more the dribble department. More dribbling.
Grady said, you got to prepare that booty. Yeah, you got to get it prepared, y'all.
You got to get it prepared, gang. You got to get that thing prepared. Again, one time for my man.
Especially when you're 51 like me.
Yeah, so they get the flashing and all this stuff going on. So now you got to work around certain days and with the time and all this. But we really have to be more attentive to each other. Is what it comes down to. As a couple, we have to remember how we got there. How did you fall in love with the person that you just like today, or sometimes you don't like them that much? How did you fall in love with them? What was it about them? Some of those same things will irritate the hell out of you today, but that's because you look at her different. Yeah. So you have to go back and see, why are you looking at her different? Why are we looking at each other different? That's some of the things you have to examine. What happened to us? Mm-hmm. That's sometimes what I'll come and say when she work the hell out sometimes she work them, then she worked the hell out on different levels. So she worked the hell out of them. I'll be like, so what is going on? Like, what did I say that you didn't hear? Or what made you feel that you need to be goofy today or something like that? So it's just a checking the temperature thing. You have to always keep checking with your mate. You have to, throughout the day, send her a text sometimes and say, I was thinking about you, or I love you, or I miss you, or, give me some, or something like that. Sometimes you can just send them a text, give me some.
Yes, say that, give me some.
Just be wild with it. Like I said, make it fit for you. Don't worry about what the pastor said, because he ain't in your bedroom and he might not be getting her. His might be a little lukewarm. But you got to keep yours fire. So if the pastor ain't humping, don't listen to him. Get your hump on in your house. That's what I'm saying. Women, if you scared to do and get it all in there, you better not do that. Because somebody out here gonna want to in all of this. So don't be too prudish with your man. Damn this. Get it all the way in, man.
But you'll be too prudish because like I said, I say it on all the shows. Like there are things that I want to do to you.
You want to choke me while I'm watching TV.
Or I want to handcuff you or something. Like I want to just like
I don't trust you to do that.
Tie you up.
Okay, that's the thing.
I just want to do.
I examine your family.
In the heat of the moment, I want to like, I want to spank you.
You got too much testosterone for me. I'm not good.
So he won't let me fulfill some of my fantasies.
It's too much testosterone. So I don't like to be whooped.
But you don't know, and you don't let me. If you don't let me
listen,
in a sense, even the heat of the moment, it's going to feel
different. It's going to remind
different.
me of my grandmother making me get the switch.
You don't know that though.
Let's talk to them about what they want to do.
Okay.
So your grandmother didn't beat you, Terry, evidently, obviously. See, my grandmother with my ass. Listen, I had to go to the woods, and she said, "Get the switch." And so let me just help y'all, because she.
So can I bite
she
you?
Keep thinking.
Can I like
so
bite
this girl, what's the sex girl that gave us the?
Can
back?
I bite
told her
you?
don't give you that thing. What's the girl? The sex
Madam
girl.
Wee.
Madam Wee is your damn fault. You gave her a paddle, and I said, "Don't give her a paddle," because I'm traumatized from when I was little.
I just want to go.
And so what happened? I went to the woods to get the switch, like she said. And it was little, and so.
But it's not going to be like that, babe. If you take your mind off of it and put your mind
at this point.
Put your mind in a sexual place.
No, I have
when
PTSD.
We're in the heat of the moment,
PTSD.
and I start hitting.
Do other stuff. Look, so this is an example of what I'm saying. Don't make them a slave in the sex. Do what they like. Don't beat them if they don't like beatings. Don't bite them if they don't want to beat.
But how does he know he doesn't like it if
she don't want nobody choked? Because she might have got choked when she was little. Her brother choked her. She don't want that. Find out what she like. Just only do that. Don't reinvent the wheel. Terry don't want to do what somebody tell her. She want to,
I just want to do something that I've never.
And she leans over and starts choking me and think that's sexy.
Because I thought that was a foreplay move. Like I was like this.
Yeah, no, don't do it. So I went with it. So yeah. So anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so I hope we gave you some good advice. Sorry, I know we got off the path a little bit.
Yeah, because
we do have to go to a quick commercial break, a quick one, and then we're going to be back with some relationship questions for me and Stan.
Well, I want to say shout out to you being my whole gang over there.
Yes,
you guys are amazing.
You
wherever we go, they broadcast and get us popping. We all the way out of West Bubba somewhere, and we still got the internet. And we
Justin, James, Mighty Mouse, we love you.
Gang, you already know.
Yes. All right, let's go to a quick